If you've ever found yourself wondering what goes on behind the scenes at True Colours, well, you're in luck because we're going to hang out a little bit today, this week, and I'm going to show you some of the behind the scenes. And purely for your benefit, I cleaned up my sewing room a little bit, not a lot, but it was actually a bomb site. So currently in my sewing room, this is cleaned up. I'm currently in the middle of a little project, you can see back here. So what I'm doing actually is I usually end up with so much like leftover scrap fabric like this. I've got like this really cute little like orange. I don't really have enough to make like a full outfit, but what I do have is enough. You can see here I've got a couple that I'm doing. My God, there's just stuff everywhere down here. Please ignore that. I do have enough, well, let me just put you like little tops. Like you guys love this lace up top. So you can see I've done this one. I'm doing a Made by Dallas custom set that I'm actually shooting today. But I had a little bit of leftover fabric, so I did a couple of these reverse seam tops. So I've just been going through my fabric collection and just kind of cutting out some tops, and I'm gonna sew them all up and do them in like one big like mystery top drop, which I think will be so fun. So these are the ones that I'm doing. I'll do these ones with the Made by Dallas drop just because they're like the same fabric, but all the other ones I think I'm just going to do them all at once, and I'm just going to work on them for the next like however long it takes me to do them all, and then I'll just do one big fun drop of those. Okay, I put you on the tripod so you don't have to look up my nose because nobody wants to do that. And if you do, that's just really weird. I've got these so far that I have cut out, so you will see those in the future at some point. So these are all my pieces. It's easy to just do a lot of cutting out at once and then a lot of sewing at once. So I'm trying to just get them all cut out. And then I'm gonna make some fun little tops. And then here behind me, this is the outfit that I'm gonna be shooting today. I am gonna go out on a limb and say it's probably the best thing I've ever made. It is insane. It took me like a ridiculously long time to make. The fabric is insanely expensive. It's definitely not the most like profitable thing I've ever done, but for the like Made by Dallas stuff, I just kind of like, I like to just go all out, you know what I mean? Like I don't think in my head, okay, like, is this gonna be profitable? I just think of like the coolest possible thing that I could possibly make, and I just do that. And then usually, because I've never made stuff like this, like I had to design 2 new pieces for this, I didn't even factor the designing time into it. So just making the outfits alone was like 3 days. I spent like half a day working on the leg warmer pattern and going through fabrics and all of that. And then same thing with the skirt. I think I spent at least half a day working out the little suspender thing. So I'm very excited to shoot that today. It's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna do a little rainbow makeup look. And right now I'm about to film my little video. I'm gonna make some parasols for the bloomers drop because you guys loved the parasol that I did last time. I was gonna show you the supplies, but I don't know if I can because it's kind of gonna give the colors away, and I'm not sure when I'm gonna post this. So keep your eye out, but that video will be coming out. I'll do a video of each parasol that I do. I've just spent like the last 2 hours working on the videos for my parasols, so that will be on my Instagram page. And now we are having some lunch, and then we're going to start getting ready to shoot the Made by Dallas, which I'm really excited about because it's rainbow and it's glittery. Look how good these look. So I make these like little rice cakes with cottage cheese, tuna, and then I just sprinkle some little extra things on top. This is like, you know, when you have that meal that you eat every single day and you just don't get sick of it, or you eat it until you get sick of it. That's this meal right now. Look at that. So I'm about to start getting ready. This is my new getting ready kind of area. I've moved it into this upstairs area that was Tarian's office, but he's now moved his office into the 3rd bedroom. And so I'm just going to keep that other room as like my content shooting room. Like I want to have more space for boots and accessories and stuff like that, and just having the desk in there was like a little bit annoying. So this is perfect, and I'm pretty sure it's better lighting up here as well, like because I'm right next to a nice big open window. Anyway, we're about to find out because I'm about to film up here. And now we are going to do a rainbow eye makeup look, which I'm a little bit nervous about because I haven't really planned it out. I'm just gonna go in, I'm just gonna do it. All right, I think I'm gonna do yellow, blue, purple, and then pink. And I'm just gonna do it in like, so it's just like a rainbow. I am very nervous right now to do this. So I did it and I was like, I hate it. And then I started adding the glitter, and okay, the glitter is making it look a lot better. So thank God we have glitter, and I'm literally just putting that. Right, good morning. It is Tuesday and we are currently printing out the orders that came in since Friday. So on Friday I packed so many. It doesn't look like a big pile, but it's a very big pile because I did the It Girl drop, and so I have a bunch of orders. Do you want to say hello? Polly wants to say hello. So there's been a bunch of orders since then because obviously there was a couple of items left, not very many, but so we're going to pack those up. QB also says hello. So this is our first order that we're packing. We're packing some hair, and then I've got some hair charms as well. All right, and that is the big bag of packages which we have to take to the post office. We dropped off all the packages, and now what I'm doing is I'm getting the Made by Dallas custom outfit that we shot yesterday. We're getting those ready to ship. So basically I just go over them, double check there's no threads or anything, and then I pop them into their nice little bag. So this is the extra small, and their leg warmers are so puffy. They need their own bag. So this is the extra small, and then we also have the small, and I'm packing up the reverse seam tops as well. It's so pretty. It's horrible lighting in here right now, but right now we're packing up the size small. We have our little arm sleeves. I love the effect of doing like the one yellow, one pinky orange, and they're both like an ombre. So previously I've used like the plain colors out of the ombre, so I'll cut like individual colors, whereas this, you can see with the skirt here, like I've really, she's all caught up, hang on. You can see like it goes different colors instead of just using an individual color. So I love these. They have been such a labor of love, these outfits. And that's it. They are packed up and ready to go. So I'll put these in the warehouse, aka my garage, and then they are ready to be posted. Guys, look what I just made. They look so cool. So if you remember, I made a patchwork outfit for Jamin, and Sean, of course, wanted some matching shorts, and I actually didn't have the pattern because we ended up doing the pattern for the men's shorts when I was living over in Bali, and the manufacturer actually was the only one who had the final shorts pattern. So I just asked them to send me the final pattern, and then I made these myself. And this is actually like the first time I've made a pair of men's shorts that's like this finished, this cool. I love them, and they have like surprise pockets on the inside as well. So it's got the glitter on that side, and it's got this like blue leopard on this side. I think they're sick. Good morning, guys. It is Monday morning. We just had a very nice long weekend, and I spent most of my weekend sewing. Yep, you guessed correctly. So I'm going to show you. This one is nearly done. I just have to lace her up with some pink string. This is one of the mystery tops that I have been working on because I actually did some sewing for myself this weekend, which is crazy. Probably not that crazy to you, but for me, I literally never sew anything for myself because if I'm sewing, I need to be working. Like I need to be designing something new. I very rarely actually make something for myself just because I want to, which is crazy. That's like why you learn to sew, but I'm just so busy all the time. And I also got my nails done. These are literally my favorite nails I've ever had done. I've had this like saved on my list, and I'm saving it for this next collection drop that I'm doing. They're gonna go so well. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna lace up this little top. This one is an extra small, but I've been doing like a whole variety of sizes, just depending on the fabric. But because I was working on an outfit for myself in this sprinkles fabric, I had a little tiny bit left over, and I was like, perfect. That is one top all finished, ready to be hung up, and then I'm gonna do a big drop of them when they're all done. You can probably guess what I'm making with this. This is just, I picked up this lace and I was like, I had this fabric already, and I was like, this is perfect. This is gonna be so cute. So I'm making myself some little sprinkles bloomers, which are still in the process because they take forever to make. And then I made myself this top because I am obsessed with this top now. I asked you guys if I should release it. It's like the little basic cami top. And it's just such a good one to have, and I can layer things on top of it so easily. So I made that for myself, and then I made this, which is as yet unfinished. I need to do all the hems on it and then the sleeves as well. But I made myself this really cute little strawberry skirt ages ago, and I don't have a matching top, so I don't find myself wearing it like enough, considering how much I love this print, which I designed myself. All of these edges, I'm going to do a rolled hem. This is such a cute little top for like a little bit more coverage. It covers your tummy, but it still gives you like nice shape. And then I'm also going to cover stitch my sleeves. I don't know why my brain just farted then. And then around the neck hole as well. And then she will be all finished, and I can pop that in my cupboard to wear with the skirt. So this is like where you put the top kind of together. This does like my overlocking stitch. This is the one that does all the like fancy cover stitching, like the nice hems on everything. Kind of like what you would see on the bottom of like a regular t-shirt. That double stitching is done with one of these machines. This is like a home version, obviously, but it's a really good one. Same with this one. It's a really good sewing machine. So first thing I have to do for this one, if we're going to do like rolled hem, is I change over all my settings on here. So we open her up, and when I first started learning how to sew, this whole thing in here was literally the most overwhelming thing ever. But I was surprised how quickly you get a handle on it. Alright, so I'll show you up close and personal what you do. So we're going to disengage the blade, and we take out the stitch finger, push this down, change that top one to 1, leave that one there, close that, and we should, instead of the thick one that we normally have, get a nice little thin one. And that is what that looks like. I've pulled on this a little bit like while I was sewing it, and that's what makes it kind of wavy like that. But usually I would just not pull on it and it would just be nice and flat and straight. But I want that like wiggly hem on the bottom of this because I think it'll be very cute. We're in the car. I just packed up the packages that came in over the long weekend, which was not very many because people have better things to do apparently than buy my stuff, which is fair enough. I get it. I'm also going to the post office because I need to get a new passport photo taken, so I tried to make myself look somewhat presentable because I'm going to have this photo for the next 10 years. And I remember getting this passport and I was like 2025 because I got it in 2015, and I was like 2025, I mean like that's like so far away, and here we are in 2025, and I bet you I'm going to do the exact same thing. What is it, like 2035? That just sounds wild. And then I'll be saying the exact same thing in 10 years, except I will be nearly 40. That's crazy. Good morning, happy Wednesday. Look what I finished. So I thought I would do a little try on of the outfit that I made for myself because I'm currently in pajamas. So let's put this on so I can show you. Give you a little close up. So she has little sprinkles on her. Oh my God. Unfortunately, when I'm sewing for myself, sometimes I can get a little bit too lax, and that led to me making a little mistake on them, which I thought meant I was going to have to throw the bloomers away because like it was a pretty critical error where I mixed up the top ruffle and the bottom ruffle, and the bottom ruffle has extra length to allow for the booty. But I ended up coming up with a quick fix, which basically just makes it look a bit more like a skirt at the back here. Anyway, it's better than having to toss them out, and I think they definitely still look adorable. This is the little cami top, which is slowly becoming one of my new favorite tops, and I think it looks so great with this, and you can layer things on top of it. Apologies for my squeaky shoes. With this, I would probably do like some cute little tights and kind of layer it up, but this is just the basis of the outfit, and I love her. And a little close up for you of this top, so you can see it's like ruched here on the side, and it's got that split here on that side. When it's styled like this, like straight over the top of the other one, it kind of looks like a dress, but I'm actually okay with that. I think it's really cute, and you can ruche this side up as much as you want. I had it super ruched up before, but I feel like this actually, we're being interrupted. You saying hello? Polly says hello. Hello. Yeah, so I like it like this, mostly because like pretty much every top that I own is a little crop top, and sometimes I don't feel like having my stomach out, it might be a little bit bloated. So I feel like I love this top for that reason. Like it's just super comfy, but it's still cute. It still gives you a little bit of a waist shape, especially if you ruche this up. So depending on the style that I'm wearing it with, I feel like the ruching it up a little bit more suits it. So you can bring that like right up to the side here, and then tie it. That's really cute as well. I've probably ruched that up a little bit too much, so the white is showing. There we go. So yeah, that's really cute like that as well. Honestly, they both look super cute. But the whole reason I designed this top is to give a little bit more coverage on the tummy area, which is really nice. But you can see, like, obviously if you're wearing this with a little crop top, that's cute as well. But that is like every single outfit in my cupboard. So this is just a nice little change, especially when you're like, oh, I don't want to have my like stomach out. And last but not least, I'll give you a little sneak peek. I just finished these tie-in braids for one of the outfits for the photo shoot that I'm doing hopefully next week, fingers crossed. That's why my lashes are so full, because my lash lady is going away and my photo shoot's not till like end of next week. So I was like, pack them in there. And I think that is it from me for this week. Let me know if you like seeing some more behind the scenes stuff and everything that's just going on, and just like a random assortment of clips put together. And I will see you in the next one.